Oh man, I love these lists. I love it, y'all. Bruce Feldman, who's a really good reporter and has been around the block for a while, he's got a list out about the top 10 football coaches in college football right now. We got a few mistakes in here, Bruce. I'm just going to tell you that right now. I want to make sure not to go in too hard on some of these guys because, again, Bruce is a really good reporter. Anybody that's got James Franklin in their top 10, I'm out. I mean, I can't. That guy is not good. So having him in your top 10 is a no go for me. Let's go backwards. Luke Fickell from Cincinnati got the Bearcats to the playoff. They lost exactly 2 games the last 2 years. It's got him as the number 10 coach in college football right now. I had a chance to talk to Luke Fickell on the sideline of the Alabama game just for during the national championship game. That was kind of a fun conversation. James Franklin at number 9, way vastly overrated. Kyle Whittingham at Utah. I'm not going to act like he's not a good coach because he is. Jimbo at Texas A&M at 7. Lincoln Riley at SC at 6. Brian Kelly at LSU 5. Got Ryan Day at 4. Kirby at 3, Dabo at 2, and Nick Saban at 1. I would argue that Kirby should not be behind Dabo Swinney. There's a lot of reasons, but namely that the one time they played, Georgia won that game. That would be one explanation. I mean, look at this. Look at Devonte and company. I think it's Devonte and Nakobe putting DJ Ugualele into the ground there. Um, Nah, you can't anymore. You can't just count how many national championships someone has and say, oh, immediately that person's better. We're going to see if Dabo's better. I know right now he would not be in front of Kirby for me. I'm not sure he'd be in front of Ryan Day for me, but I get that we do this. We say, oh well, this person's won, therefore they have to be better. I mean, does that mean that just as an example, is Ed Orgeron a better head coach than Mark Richt? No, no, but Ed Orgeron won a national championship. Is Larry Coker a better coach than Mark Richt? Is Gene Chizik a better coach than Mark Richt? Let's be a little more sophisticated in our thinking. Hey, there is one thing I want to tell you all about. It's actually kind of exciting for those of you who are really into autographs and just meeting players. There's an autograph event in Gwinnett County on March 26th and 27th. And if listen to the guys that are here, okay? Actually, this book right here, which will be available at the event. This is one of the few places you can pick it up in person. It's going to have these two guys on the screen right here. Jordan Davis is going to be there on Saturday. Stetson Bennett will be there Sunday. James Cook, Devonte Wyatt, Nakobe Dean, Stetson, Brock Bowers, Jalen Carter. Now, these guys may as well have starred in this book. Take a look at this image of James Cook. You can get James to sign memorabilia that you want. You can meet James. You can meet Jordan, Devonte, Nakobe, Stetson, Brock, Jalen, Carter. They will all be there. The event starts at 12. You can get there at 10, as I understand it. And I got a link below where that you can get tickets so you do not miss out. Don't miss out on this event. That's a lot of heavy hitters, y'all. I mean, that's 7 guys that are the real deal. And I'm just counting right here. I don't think 6 of them will be first rounders, but 5 could, and six could. Stetson probably not a first rounder, my man. But what do y'all think about this list? I mean, what are we doing here? I mean, Nick Saban I left out being number 1 because I would hope everyone that's just an assumed number 1. Part of this is that Kirby's got more to do. Um, you know, I think looking backward is always a tricky thing, and it's hard to look forward because you can't know what the future will be. But you got Ryan Day in front of Brian Kelly. You got both of those guys in front of Jimbo. Jimbo won a national championship, but not in the current system. If we're talking about Jimbo at Texas A&M, to me, I mean, I guess he's a top 10 coach. I don't think he's certainly a top 10 coach, but I think that's it's a curious thing. I do think Kyle Whittingham, who's at Utah, is one of the least valued coaches in America. I think that he's at Utah. sort of disappears. He's not a traditional Pac-12 school. He's done a really good job for a long time at Utah. He has been a good coach for them for a long time. I think that he is probably the most forgotten about coach. I mean, Luke Fickell's gotten into the playoff. I would tell you, I almost would have Luke Fickell higher. Because now I would want to see what happens this next year, but like I don't know where Bruce had Kirby on this list last year, and this is not for me to hump, get out there and talk about how great Kirby is. I just think it's what it is. I mean, you're really going to have, like these last 2 years have not been good at Clemson. I mean, let's be honest. They got they got their head chopped off against Ohio State. The, the last few big games they've played, they've not been good. So, have we really ever said that about Nick? I mean, no. So I think we know why Nick is on that list. But how many more moments like this is Kirby going to have? How many moments like this does Dabo have left? I don't think he's got a lot left of hoisting trophies, personally. I think we've seen Dabo's time, and it's gone. I think that, or it's fading in the background. But I'm not going to sit here and hate on Dabo Swinney the entire time. That's too easy. James Franklin is in your top 10. That guy is a clown, okay, on a lot of levels. I mean, people don't like Todd Grantham for whatever reason, and that's fine. I heard what James Franklin said to Todd Grantham that caused a near riot at Vanderbilt. You don't talk to people like that. You don't talk to people like that. Let's review James Franklin's record at Penn State, shall we? 7-6, 7-6, 11-3, 11-2, 9-4, 11-2, 4-5, 7-6. He has as many 7-6 seasons as he has 11-win seasons, and you put him in your top 10. What? Like, what are you doing? I don't get that in any way. You know, oh, he was just starting at this Kirby's second season. He played for the national championship. Nick's second season at Alabama. They were the number 2 team in the country playing Florida in the SEC championship game. Nick's second season at LSU, if not first or second season at LSU, they won the SEC championship. Dabo was a disaster for a while, but we're like 7 or 8 years into this Penn State thing with James Franklin. Y'all, quit talking to agents. I mean, just look at it. And I say that with all due respect to Bruce Feldman. He is a good reporter, but having James Franklin in your top 10, no. No. I mean, I feel like I should invoke Lane Kiffin here, and I don't have Lane's information in front of me. Okay. I would not put Lane in the top 10 either. And I don't know who my top 10 would be. I know who it would not be. It would not be James Franklin. I'm going to let you know that right now. Hey, you can pick up DAWGSTRUCTION. I've got a link down below. But that event now in Gwinnett County, this is the wheelhouse for all of y'all. I can see the data. I know where y'all live. I shouldn't say it like that. I know a lot of y'all are Metro Atlanta folks, and this is a great opportunity to see all these guys. The truth is, there's not going to be a lot of opportunities for this group to be together ever again. I mean, Jordan Davis is going to go play in San Diego or wherever, and Nakobe's going to be in Indianapolis. God save his soul in the winter up there. But these guys are all going to be together the last weekend of March. I think you need to seriously consider checking out the link. It's directly below. Check it out. You can buy the tickets there. You can get these guys to sign your autographs, specialized stuff. Stetson's going to be there. James Cook, Devonte. I'm going off the top of my head now. It's a really good group. You can pick up DAWGSTRUCTION there too. If you've not seen it yet, you want to flip through it, see some of these images. And you can get Jordan. You can say, hey, Jordan, which picture of you am I going to get you to sign? Which picture is it? Is it the picture of you stripping Bryce Young in the national championship game? Is it the picture of you going off the field for the final time like that? Hey, maybe you can get the picture of, like a weatherman again, Jordan right here is signed. Stetson right here is signed. You know, there's so much that you can make a memory out of this event. This obviously this picture of Jordan is, well, it doesn't exist anywhere else, and it's just these are the type of times. Take advantage of this. It's not going to happen a lot. It's a great event. We'll see you over on the website. Thanks for watching. See you on Dog Post.